Welcome to KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen.
I'm Toby and this is KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen.
On Wednesday, December 9th, a SpaceX Mars rocket prototype flew 8 miles above a testing facility in South Texas, slowly descended towards the Earth, and then crashed into fire and black smoke. Despite this, the test was still considered a success, and this outcome was predicted by Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX, who said that the test only had a 1 in 3 chance of successfully landing. The prototype was called Starship, and it is a 160-foot tall ship that was created with the idea of carrying satellites into orbit, high-speed transport in between cities, and eventually establishing settlements on Mars in the future.
Who doesn't like seeing holiday decorations on houses in their communities? A group of bears in Virginia, that's who. Bears were called red-handed, or should I say red-clawed, as they destroyed some front yard holiday decorations. Now, we don't believe that the bears don't like the holidays. Maybe they was just curious about the display. So if your decorations look like an animal has attacked them, don't blame it on the neighbor's kids until you look closer and investigate. It might just be an act of nature. Many people think that daydreaming is a waste of time and not productive, but not local illustrator and author Scott Stoll and co-author child psychologist Dr. Cyril Williams.
As a child psychologist, I'm always looking for new tools to educate kids about their emotions and ways that they can build tools to help them with challenges in their life.
Together, this dreaming duo created a book that is a perfect educational gift for your child. The book is called Dream It, a playbook to spark your awesomeness that is chock full of evidence-based activities, games, and brainstorming questions to help you discover your passions, identity, strengths, and values, plus a whole lot more.
Sarah and I thought it was really important for kids to take action to embody those dreams, because we feel like reading a book is just one level, but the activities actually are teaching them how to do it as they're learning. It's called learning through play.
What's really exciting to me about teaching kids how to dream is seeing how inspired and motivated they can become to accomplish their goals. Anytime kids have challenges or stressors, thinking about what they really wish and hope for is a great way to get through those challenges.
The book is also a great example of how people with different educational backgrounds and experience can come together to create something new.
So working on Dream It, the playbook with Scott, was really exciting because we were able to combine my background of education and psychology and things that helped kids learn about their emotions and passions with Scott's illustration abilities. And together we were able to come up with a lot of fun activities that really can help kids grow.
Did you know that Scott followed his dream of riding a bike around the world, and following that dream helped to influence this project?
I always say to kids is like, if I rode a bicycle around the world and now you know everything I know, imagine what you could do with your life.
We encourage you to dream and dream big by going to dreamaplay.com to learn more about the Dream It playbook, or you can go to Downbound Books right here in Northside and order your book today. This KMNH segment was sponsored by United Reliance. Thank you for your support. Remember, Santa is on his way to happen this Saturday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. But this year, it's a little different. Santa will be behind a big sheet of plexiglass at the front door of Happen on Hamilton Avenue. So you can get your pictures with Santa while you are on the outside and Santa is on the inside. We're keeping it safe this holiday. Please remember that social distancing and masks are a must while you wait for your pictures. Be sure to bring your own camera too.
10 years ago, art dealer and author Forrest Fenn released a mysterious poem whose verses were said to contain clues to location of a treasure hidden somewhere in Wyoming, Montana, or Colorado. This summer, someone claims to have found the treasure, estimated to be worth between $1 and $2 million. The person who found the treasure was 32-year-old medical student Jack Stoof, who had obsessively been looking for the treasure for years.
Kids Making the News Happen was made possible in part by the support of Kelly Bronson. Thank you. We had a great end to the last week with temperatures in the high 50s, and we hope you had a chance to get outside and enjoy it. but not so much for next week as temperatures will stay in the low and mid 40s starting on Monday, and the evenings will hover right around the freezing mark. The chance for rain picks up on Thursday as we start to head into the last week before the holiday. We would like to thank Robert and Allison English for their support of Kids Making the News Happen. Grubhub, the delivery service where you pay for food from restaurants to be delivered to your front door, has kept track of the different types of food that has been delivered the most across the United States during COVID 2020. These are the top 5 foods being delivered the most. Number 5, cold brew coffee. Number 4, waffle fries. Number 3, chicken wings. Number 2, chicken burrito bowl. That leaves the number 1 food order through Grubhub, a spicy chicken sandwich. So I'm sure there will be a restaurant concept developed very soon that specializes in chicken and cold coffee. Kids Making the News Happen was made possible in part by the support of Chuck Brown. Thank you. According to weather.com, if you like to dine in at coffee shops or restaurants or work out at your local gym, you might be at the highest risk to catch and spread COVID-19. Early in the pandemic, researchers collected information from cell phone data and GPS tracking and came to the conclusion that visiting these types of venues lead to a large percentage of the COVID-19 spread. This research is being revealed as the United States goes into the highest levels of positive tests since the beginning of the pandemic. Most restaurants and coffee houses now offer online ordering with pickup or delivery options, and there are several ways to go online and find a workout routine that can be done at home. This KMNH segment was sponsored by the Northside Business Association. Thank you for your support. We all have heard of or maybe even seen the movie The Blob, and now scientists have discovered a totally new species that many are calling the blob from the ocean floor. According to ScienceAlert.com, scientists with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the NOAA, have formally identified a new species of undersea creatures captured on high-definition video footage. It's described as a strange gelatinous species recorded by a camera on remotely operated vehicle, or ROV, during a dive off the coast of Puerto Rico. And when I say dive, I mean a 2.5-mile dive to the ocean floor. The blob has a bulbous balloon-like body with 2 tentacle arms that can anchor itself to the ocean floor. Some have described it as a hot air balloon floating along in the depths of the sea. There is at least 1 new species found in the jellyfish family each year, and most discoveries rely on video capture methods. So as we prepare to return to the moon, don't forget, according to the National Ocean Service, 70% of the planet's surface is water, and more than 80% of our oceans are unmapped, unobserved, and unexplored. Thank you for watching this broadcast of KMNH, and we hope you have a great weekend. Tune in next week to watch another broadcast of Kids Making the News Happen.